Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the blogger behind Blush Camo, which is a life and style blog inspiring women to elevate their everyday lifestyle and grow their dream wardrobe by giving brand recommendations and budget-friendly tips. I used to be in the Army, which is where camo comes from in Blush Camo, and after graduating West Point in 2013, I got to my first duty station at Fort Lewis, and I was sitting in my car. It was 5:30 in the morning, and I was on Instagram, which was still at the time this like fairly new app that hadn't really taken off yet. And I was sitting in my car scrolling through Instagram, and I came across this girl who y'all might know. Her name is Julianna, and I was fascinated by her Instagram page. I mean, it was just a perfectly curated page of amazing content. And I went to her blog, and I had no idea at the time what a blog was. But I was in love with it from the second that I found her site. And so every morning, I would look forward to just sitting in my car at 5:30 in the morning, drinking my coffee, and looking at the newest content that Julia had put out. And so finally, I decided that this was what I wanted to do with my life. And so this was probably November of 2013. The only problem was that I was deploying to Afghanistan in April of 2014. So my dream of becoming a blogger had to be on a slight pause, but in the meantime, I bought all the books and researched all the knowledge that I possibly could to become a blogger. As I'm on the plane deploying to Afghanistan, you have this bag that the Army gives you called an assault pack. And in my assault pack, I had loaded in there blogging books. It was like Blogging for Dummies, Blogging 101, like how to take photos. And as I'm deploying over there, I'm on the plane reading these books, highlighting. And during all my free time during deployment, I would go back to my room, and all I would do is research how to become a blogger. And I actually came up with the name Blush Camo while I was overseas on a napkin. And I think I had I'm not kidding, 500 names that were all on there, and just Blush Camo seemed to be right because I've always been super feminine, but also had this tomboy side of me. And so I just decided to combine the two, and that's where Blush Camo came from. And so when I came back to the United States, I hit the ground running the day that I got back. I didn't take any time off. I bought my hosting site, bought my URL, and from that day forward, Blush Camo was born. And my first blog post was launched or went live February of 2015, and 4 years later, here we are today. When you're a part of the Blush Camo community, I love to give budget-friendly lifestyle tips and brand recommendations. The best way to find content is on my blog, which is at blushandcamo.com, and I have 2 new blog posts every single week. Another great way to find me is on Pinterest. I am constantly pinning content that is both my own from the blog and also things that inspire me every day. And you can find me at pinterest.com/Julianna_Claire. And then always I am on Instagram. It feels like all the time. And you can find me there at Julianna_Claire. So those are the 3 main ways that I am creating content. And I'm also launching a YouTube channel. 1, I am a Pisces, and I truly believe in horoscopes and astrology. I'm super big into that, so I'm constantly reading what my horoscope is and telling my husband, and he doesn't believe in any of that stuff, but I think that it's real. The second fun fact about me is that I was a swimmer for 12 years, and that consumed my entire life. I swam both in high school and in college. I don't really swim anymore, but the physical activity I do now is kickboxing. So I go to Hot Box in Nashville every single morning. Well, no, check me on that. Not every single morning. I wish I was that dedicated, but I go as many times as I possibly can in 1 week. A third fun fact is that back in high school, lightning actually hit my parents' house, and I remember the whole situation, like the lightning hit the house, the whole house vibrated, and it like blew our chimney off. It was crazy. Another fun fact is my go-to Netflix show is One Tree Hill. I have seen every episode 3 times. So you guys know that there's like, what, 9 seasons of One Tree Hill? It's insane. I've watched it all the way through from start to finish 3 times. And if I can't find anything on Netflix that I like, I always go back to One Tree Hill. And the 5th fun fact about me is that I have known my husband since I was 20 years old. And we have been together now going on 8 years. He's the absolute love of my life, and he's just been so supportive of my dream and wanting to become a blogger since day one. I currently live in Nashville, and my husband is stationed out at Fort Campbell, which is what brought us out here. And my all-time favorite restaurant in Nashville is a place called Nada. It is Mexican food. And if you go there, you have to get their queso. It is to die for. So that is my all-time favorite place. And my favorite place to shop is definitely Green Hills, because you have Madewell, you have Nordstrom, you're pretty close to a TJ Maxx and an Anthropologie. So all of those are places where I love to go. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel. Make sure, if you haven't already, you hit that subscribe button down below. Welcome to the Blush and Camo community. I'm so glad that you are here, and make sure that you come back every week where I will be uploading one new video. Till next time, guys.